What's up there, YouTubers and fellow riders? The Chemist back at it again in the garage cooking up another DIY. Now this DIY is a little bit special in the fact that I never completed it, but I felt I should, given the fact that it deals with two important operation factors, and that's the headlight and starting function of your bike. Now, most riders out there don't know this, but many sports bikes and bikes in general out there have the headlight voltage wires wired directly through the starter switch. And this is to help divert all voltage to the starter during the start function, and is the reason why the headlight shuts off during crank. Now, once you release the starter switch, the contacts within the switch move back into position, restoring power to the headlight for operation. Now, over time, these contacts become dirty and foul and cause intermittent troublesome issues such as headlight flicker or failure to start. With all that said, let's jump into the video and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Stay tuned. What I was doing was, as I was going ahead and putting my new LED lights in here, I kind of accidentally just kind of tapped it in an upward direction. I didn't push it or press it, kind of just tapped it a little bit, and the light flickered. And I mean, I tapped it from the bottom. I wasn't, actually trying to depress the switch. This is purely by accident, and I noticed the light flickered. Now I do have a problem with the my voltage jumping up and down, so I kind of pushed the button in for a second, and then I was taking a look at my digital voltmeter, which I have over there, and I noticed that the voltage jumped up and jumped down. Now that's this issue that I've been having with the bike. I've been trying to diagnose for a minute there, so I kind of thought, well, maybe the contact is bad in here. So just if I'm able just to barely do this number on the bottom of the switch and it flickers, then what's it like when I'm riding, for one? And I don't really ride at night, so I don't know if this is occurring during the daytime, if the lights flicker or not. But if it's that sensitive, then it's going to be an issue. So just a matter of just doing this at the bottom of the switch. Remember, the switch is this way, and I'm just tapping it this way, and the light's flickering. So I went ahead and I dismantled this thing, and it's just basically 2 bolts that hold it in place. And there's one here and one there that hold this little coupling in place. But what I really wanted to show you was, bird shit. No, not the bird shit. Was inside your switch. Okay, so here's inside the switch, and there are your 2 contact points. Now, as you can see, those contact points are get kind of worn out. So here's your switch sitting this way, and those contact points kind of get worn out. So let me see if I can get the camera lined up right there. And they get dirt and debris built up on them. But these ones seem okay for some reason. But when I moved down to the other portion of it, I saw this. Now you see all that dirt and debris on the contact point, and look, they're kind of worn out. So I think this is going to be my issue. And this harness, I believe, connects to the, I don't know where we're going down to the bottom here. I don't know, I gotta trace it back down and see where it connects to, but at any rate, this contact points are really bad. So I'm gonna need to switch these out, and pull up closer on there. I might be able to get away with it for a while. Maybe I don't even want to put solder on it, because I know a lot of voltage gets in there, and these contacts are kind of worn down like that. Then the chances are that it receives a lot of heat. And trying to solder some new tips on there, or some covered up with some solder, it's not going to work. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do at the moment. But if you're experiencing that issue where your lights are flickering, or your voltage is jumping up and down for some reason, or maybe your battery's not even charging, this might be one of the reasons. So not so much of a DIY for you, but just more of a helpful tip, that if you're experiencing this issue, take a look inside here. I did happen to catch a couple of YouTube tutorials where they actually explain this, and I just wanted to crack it open for myself now and view it for myself. And okay guys, I'm going to pause and end the video demonstration right here and explain the unique features of this switch. Now inside the switch we have 2 contact points that bridge our connection to either the headlights or the starter. The switch is designed so that it can only perform one of these functions at a time. When the switch is not being pressed, it's allowing voltage to pass through the first set of contact pads, giving us power directly to the headlights, and is the reason why the headlights come on when you turn the key to the on position. Taking a look at the animation down below, you can see that when we apply pressure and release
to the switch. The contact plates slide down from the top end of the switch to the bottom, thus engaging our second set of contact pads, diverting all voltage from the headlights to the starter. Where our problem occurs with flickering or failure to start is when the contact pads become dirty or foul, creating a poor contact connection. If you're experiencing a flickering headlight issue or the bike cranks but is reluctant to turn over, the solution is simple. Just take a paper towel with either some rubbing alcohol or contact cleaner and remove the dirty corrosion prevention gel and apply a fresh coat. You don't want to use too harsh of a chemical as it might eat away at the plastic parts. The corrosion prevention gel can be purchased at any local automotive store for just under $3, and if you're in a pinch for a chemical cleaner with corrosion prevention, some WD-40 will also do the trick. Well, that's it for this tech tip, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and if you feel I missed something, go ahead and post your thoughts in the comments below. I always enjoy talking shop. I'm the Chemist signing out, guys, and as always, I will see you next problem.